I get confused if that thing's running or not sometimes. Anyway, I know by now you're wondering what the heck, why did it take him 2 years to get back on his feet? Well, there's another story. The next day, I go down, get myself a job. You know, remember, I'm waking up in the homeless, in the Salvation Army now, stranded, strange place, no place to go. I had to get out 7 o'clock. Let's go. All right, and it's summer, it's hot. And so anyway, I walk down and I stash my bag underneath a loading dock because I didn't have any place else to put it. And I go take my tool belt, go over and get a job. Sure enough, he hires me. All right, $10 an hour, not bad. So I go to work. Things are going good. I'm able to, I get off of work at 5 o'clock, which is in time to go catch the soup line there at the Salvation Army, which is great. I didn't have to spend any money. Sign back into the Salvation Army, stay the night there, go back to work the next day. Keep doing that as long as I can and just keep stashing money as much as I can to be able to get out of that situation, right? Well, 1 week later, I show up to work there and I'm busting ass and we're putting up concrete forms, these big giant concrete forms. And I'm pounding in a stake here with a sledgehammer, and there's a guy behind me that's pounding in another stake. Well, the guy behind me hits that stake that he's pounding and it breaks. His sledgehammer goes bang into my foot. Breaks my foot. So now I'm living in the Salvation Army with a broken foot. And I have to be out of there at 7 every day. I have no place to go. I have one paycheck coming to me. You know, um, I'm fucked. You know, I got a cast on my leg. I'm on crutches. Holy crap, I'm fucked, you know. Thank God that the campus was there, you know, the Georgia campus there. If it wasn't for that, man, I don't think I would have made it through that summer because that cast was on there for 3 months. There was no way I could work during that time. I had to bounce in and out of that Salvation Army every freaking night, and struggling to get. I had to go and talk to an attorney in order to get workers' compensation too, and that took several weeks to take into effect. So by this time, you know, things are not looking good for me. Okay, I'm frowning, right? I'm just, my family stranded me in a strange place with nothing but the clothes on my back. My foot's broken. I can't even go to work to support myself. I'm living in a place that is I don't know if I'm gonna have a bed there tonight or not, and even if I do, what am I gonna do tomorrow? You know, where am I going? You know, things were dark, and there, in that area, marijuana again, impossible to find. Dude, I could find as much cocaine as I wanted though. Holy crap, that shit was flowing on the streets, you know, and so when I did start getting my workers' compensation, you know exactly where that went, you know. Uh, and that stayed that way for quite a while. It stayed that way for a long time because I was in a deep, 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 dark place and I was not willing to come out, man. I even remember one time just about stepping out in front of a city bus, you know, to end it. And just as I was gonna step out, this guy grabs my shoulder and pulls me back. And I don't know if he thought that I didn't see it or what, but He says, "Are you fucking crazy, man?" And I turn around, and this guy looks like, you know, the Ronald McDonald guy? Looked just like him there without the makeup, you know what I mean? But looked just like that guy. And, and he asked me, you know, he must have seen that something was wrong because he asked me, you know, what was going on, you know. I don't know why he did, but anyway, he asked me to sit down on the park bench or the bus stop bench there and talk with him for a bit. So we sat there and talked and talked and talked and you know talked about all kinds of things and finally he ends up telling me about the homeless shelter, the Athens area homeless shelter, and before this time I'd never known about that place, you know. But anyway, he says, yeah, you go across town there. It's in this area over here, and you go over there, and you tell them your situation, and if they've got an opening, you can get in there, and that's like a living situation. It's not like the Salvation Army. You'll be better off there. You eat good meals. You have a permanent bed. You have, you know, as long as you need it and everything. So I said, geez, that sounds like great, you know, a hell of a lot of a load off my back, you know. So I went over and did that, and that's where I met Joanne Jones. She was running the homeless shelter. Bless her heart, man. Oh, this place was smack dab in the middle of the most dangerous area in Athens, Georgia. Holy boys, and here she is, an older white lady, and surrounded by all of this, you know, and just the biggest heart you ever seen in your life, man. She took me in and started working with me, and while I was there is when I got the job working at the gas station. I started out as a third shift, you know, employee, just go there, stock the shelves. You know, there's no business all night. You just stock the shelves and sit there and bullshit. And that's when I had the opportunity to draw those girls. And then it was there that I made first contact with my family after 2 years. Well, a year and a half by this point. And what had happened is my brother Marty, the youngest, and my mom took off and went down there and found me. I don't know how they found me. I never bothered to ask them, but they found me, and so they were happy to see me alive. They were, and I was doing good, you know, working the gas station, everything like that. And I was in AA at this point, and I was, you know, getting things together. And they asked me if I wanted to move back up here with them. And you know, I thought about that for about 2 seconds and told them no, no, that's okay. I'm making my way here. You know, I'm making it struggle, but I'm making it. You know, so I'll just stay here and work things out. You know, thanks for looking me up, and great to see you again. Glad to be part of the family again, right? And they explained to me at that time that they had no idea that my dad had done this to me. And when Wayne had refused that call, it was there was other shit going on with the phone, and he didn't realize who it was, and it was a mistake. And since I never tried to call back, and they had no phone number to call me, it took them a year and a half to find me. You know, I can just imagine the shit they were going through. You know, but anyway, I told them no, I'm fine here. You know, I'll stay and do my thing here. And they left to come back up here. Now, by this time, I had already met Kenny Rogers and was working with him and everything. And my mom was so proud of that boy. Holy cow! She thought that I was living on his ranch, you know, because oh, that's what it was. I sent her a letter with a picture of me and Kenny Rogers, and that's what made her come down and find me. But see, I never asked. I didn't have to. I knew. I guess I'm the one that gave him the clue, you know. But anyway, so you know they came back up here, and I stayed down there, and interruption. Let's see who this is. Oh, that's my buddy. Say, Raj.
Sleeping yet?
Not yet.
Not
Still
yet.
hanging in here.
Working on it?
Working on it. So what you up to, man?
Nothing.
You too, huh?
Nothing. Wife doesn't get up till 10 o'clock. I was going to go up to Marcel's because Tim is there, but fuck, by the time I get there, we're going to play 1 cent.
I did it. I did the wrong damn button. The hell? I'll get back to you.